Syria doesn't have that large sources of oil like its neighboring countries. Nevertheless, oil income formed one of the Syrian economy's pillars. However, since the conflict began, the oil fields in the northern and eastern Syria have been targeted by the rebels. These fields formed one of the main funding sources for ISIL, which has started to expand and control these fields. The Syrian government controls only 8% of the oil fields, while the rest is either under ISIL's control or still embattled, just like Jazal field in the Syrian desert, or have been destroyed partially or totally by the strikes of US-led coalition. This forced the Syrian government to provide country's needs of oil through imports. It imports about 96% of oil.
The
most oil-producing areas in Syria are under control of the terrorist groups like ISIL and al-Nusra Front. The Western economic sanctions prevented importing operations, so the oil is provided using special contracts either by Iranian funding line or through the direct relations with Russia and Iran.
The Syrian government signed contracts with companies to import oil, but this made these companies subject to sanctions by the US, under the pretext that they are dealing with the Syrian regime.
International insurance companies are not responsible of oil tankers that come to Syria anymore, in addition to the undeclared sanctions on countries providing Syria with oil. I believe that the difficulties are political, which affected the Syrian government in finance and trade.
$50 billion were the losses of this sector during this bitter war, according to Syrian oil minister. The Syrian people are between the jaws of pliers. From one side, ISIL's control on oil fields that led to the rise of prices of oil and gas, and from the other, the sanctions imposed by the Western governments, which don't really seem to be caring about the Syrian people. Gianna Murshid, MEC, Damascus.